some of it, okay? When you're stacking, okay, you see this big one? You see how you run straight like this? Then you see this big one. Okay, this is the thing that takes you the most time. Let's run through this process for a few minutes. We got time? All right, so you're going to take your rock and you're going to put it like that. Everything you touch has to be worked down, okay? So we take it off right there, all right? We know where our line is, our string is, okay? But we still got that much hanging off, all right? So we take our rock like this. I already marked the line right there, and you hit it back, just like that, okay? All right. So when you go back with it, okay, you see the front still got some on. All right. Now you're gonna take it back, right there, just like that, okay? All right, on your screen, everything. All right, so you're still sticking out just a hair bit past it. So what is holding us? A little bit more on the front, all right? So you got to keep working this hammer all day. So you're holding us a little bit more on the front, all right? So you got to keep working this hammer all day. So you're going to take that little bit off right there because that's what you from going all the way in to be. That's what the rest of this. Take that, you work that front down, easy. This is called pecking, okay? When you see me swinging hard, that's swinging. This is called pecking. If your hammer is sharp, it comes off really easy. So now you're going to put it back right there, just like this, okay? All right. Even if you got a little small space right there, I'm going to show you, okay? You get everything set first, all right? Now you're flush. Everything's flush up and down, okay? So you can take this right here and you can put it right there, okay? So let's work it down a little bit. You can put it right there like that, okay? All right. So that's how you're going to sit here and stack all day long, just piece by piece. Let's keep going. So we're going to take this up. Here's a trick. You're not dry stacking. Stone wall dry stacking is no mortar. We're dry stacking with mortar, okay? All right, so we'll take us a trial of mud first to get up under the rock, okay? Just like that. The reason we call it dry stacking, because you see no mortar nowhere. And that goes for every stone that they say, hey, I want you to dry stack this. All they're telling you is, I don't want to see any mortar, okay? That's what dry stacks mean, okay? All right, so you're going to put that down. What that does is lock your stone on the bottom, okay? All right, you don't need a lot. You take it out there to your screen. You tap it down, okay? Now you have mud up under your stone. All right, let's find the little one we had. We do the same thing with him. But we'll put a little bit more because he's little. All right, we put him in like that, okay? Stand them up or however you think you want to do. Let me take a little bit more off. You have to constantly work this hammer. And that's the thing that nobody wants, the concept that nobody wants to grasp. Is working your hammer. Okay? So you got two ways to do this. You can leave it with a natural face on it like that, or you can work these hammer faces like this right here. So that's where that comes from. A lot of people will stack it just like this and it won't be tight though. You get what I'm saying? So if you just stack it raw like this right here and you don't work the hammer, you're going to have a bunch of mouse holes, okay? So let's keep going. The next thing we do, after we get lined up, okay? So you see me put the mud under. Now I'm locked down up under my stone, okay? So what do we do? How do we keep it locked on top? Like this right here. We're going to fit your crevice in back here like that. Back it down real good. And if you have a problem, you got shim. You stick you one in. Try not to use a lot of them, okay? Because sometimes people say you didn't use a hammer if you got a lot of shims. That's just the masonry point of view. All right, here's the catch. All right, you see where I'm at now? Okay, you see where my mud is? My mud cannot come past this half right here. Because if it does, it's going to show the mud inside. So what the mud does, it lays on top of the stone, just like this all the way across. Okay, so you're locked in at the bottom and at the top. And when you got a big stone beside it, run up to it like that, okay? All right, so we'll put a tie in when we get up here, or we'll put one in when we get up here. I might skip that one and put one in up here because I already got one in down here, okay? So it's your decision. I got a nut right here on the corner as well, and you got nothing right here on the corner as well, okay? So it's like I said, all right, there goes your mud right there. So that's gonna lock you down, okay? So the next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna figure out what's what. You don't want that edge hanging. So how about this? We go this way with it like this. You want to make sure your ends are square.